Walk into any bathroom today, and you are almost guaranteed to find a bottle of Listerine sitting on the sink. But in the late 19th century, the company's marketing was completely chaotic. They pitched the exact same liquid as a floor cleaner, a dandruff cure, and a treatment for gonorrhea. When chemist Joseph Lawrence first formulated the compound in 1879, he didn't have fresh breath in mind at all. He designed it to be a harsh, high-strength surgical disinfectant. Lawrence even named the concoction Listerine to capitalize on the fame of Dr. Joseph Lister, an English pioneer in antiseptic surgery. But selling a surgical disinfectant over the counter to the general public proved difficult. By the early 1900s, the Lambert Pharmacal Company, who bought the formula, was struggling. Sales were stagnant. Because the product was pitched as a jack-of-all-trades, consumers didn't see a clear daily purpose for it. Take a look at this chart tracking Listerine sales. Between 1921 and 1927, revenue spiked from roughly $100,000 to over $4 million. Notice the bottle silhouette layered behind that data. That represents the chemical formula itself, which remained completely untouched. The multi-billion-dollar mouthwash category exists because Listerine successfully weaponized a mundane human trait into a social phobia. They didn't find a market, they scared one into existence. In the early 1920s, Lambert Pharmaceutical was facing an internal crisis. Retailers were threatening to pull the stagnant product from their shelves entirely. Company president Gerard Lambert realized the 1,000 uses approach was failing. He needed a pivot. He decided to abandon the floor cleaning and dandruff angles entirely to focus on a single mundane human issue: bad breath. While scouring an old medical journal, Lambert's team found a highly clinical, obscure term. The word was halitosis. It combined the Latin word for breath with the Greek suffix for disease. Deploying this specific scientific-sounding word was a masterstroke. Instantly, having bad breath was no longer a minor social inconvenience. It was a serious clinical condition requiring immediate treatment. By medicalizing a mundane human trait, Listerine successfully manufactured a widespread disease, and conveniently, they held the exclusive cure. The company launched the halitosis appeal. They abandoned standard health claims and stepped directly into the realm of psychological warfare. The ads played heavily on deep-seated societal anxieties. The most famous campaign centered on Edna, a beautiful woman who was often a bridesmaid, never a bride, because untreated halitosis repelled potential suitors. The copy presented an insidious angle, claiming halitosis was an invisible threat because your closest friends were too polite to tell you. This paranoia-inducing text forced readers to doubt their self-perception, fearing they had a repulsive condition without knowing it. During the Great Depression, the company escalated this tactic. New advertisements warned that bad breath could destroy a career, framing halitosis as a reason for immediate dismissal when business was slack. By ruthlessly exploiting social and economic fear, Listerine shifted mouthwash from an optional medical oddity to a mandatory tool for basic societal survival. There was just one massive physical flaw threatening the product's adoption. The liquid tasted like harsh, burning chemicals. To understand how they overcame this, consider the psychological habit loop: a cue, a routine, and a reward. Listerine engineered the routine phase, positioning the painful, burning sensation as physical proof the medicine was actively eradicating the invisible threat. Enduring that daily discomfort in front of the bathroom mirror gave the consumer a massive psychological reward: the absolute assurance of social confidence. By turning the product's harshest physical feature into a badge of effectiveness, Listerine engineered one of the most resilient consumer habits of the 20th century. By the mid-20th century, mouthwash had become a fixture in the global morning routine, a multi-billion-dollar category birthed from a single marketing campaign. The insight here is clear. The most dominant brands in history rarely win by competing on functional product features. They win by competing on consumer perception. True market creation requires identifying deep human desires, like the fundamental need for social acceptance, and positioning your product as the exclusive bridge to fulfill them. Don't leave your product's perception to chance. To stop competing on features and start manufacturing true demand, you need a bulletproof brand strategy. Discover how the professional guidance at Brandon can position your business to lead